The fuck section is going to be different for everybody, but we're gonna figure it out in person. It's very freeform. Don't worry about the timing. It's not that bad. When you just feel it out. Don't. I had a hard time writing it in sheet music. It's just there to be there. We will figure it out. Anyway, we're starting with lead guitar and slight rhythm guitar talk, but for now it'll be just lead. So I'm gonna play through the song the best I can. It's in 5/8. There's one bar of 6/8 mixed into every phrase. So it goes 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5. So you can see where the 6/8 is. It also breaks the chord progression the second time around. So. Yeah, so something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna play along with the song. And here's where it breaks the chord progression. And then it goes. I botched that, you get the idea. So that part goes. And that's that whole section. Right, so that's the fuck section. So it's triplets. Six of them. This is what we're gonna have to feel out in person, but it's kind of supposed to be like like kind of like you're stumbling. It goes into the 4/4 section. So you're like pause, 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 straight into 4/4 without pausing. So. And that 4/4 bit is like. So I'm gonna play it along, starting for right before the fuck section. Yep. All right, let's talk drums. Okay, drums sound crazy. That's because I took a lot of liberties while recording it, but it's actually not that bad. We'll just kind of break it down into like primitive rhythms and then talk about how I interpreted it and then talk about how you can interpret it. So you're doing almost nothing for the whole intro. If you want to start throwing a little ticking, a little ride shits everywhere. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Could have some cool stuff in there if you'd like. Then when you come in the sheet music, is right before the verse. So we have the pre-verse section. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, ticka, 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 ticka. So you have that 3 bars of silence. Fourth bar, 1, 2, ticka, 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 ticka. And then the verse rhythm. I tried to illustrate it with the little accent marks, but it just goes ba 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 ba. That's the like primitive rhythm of it. Then I tried to throw in some like little offhandedness of that kind of thing, you know, just kind of juggling it a little bit. Okay, then we get to the fuck section, and for counts and stuff. You know, you come in, you play 2 bars, then we're in verse B, then you play 8 bars, then verse C comes in, you play 3 bars, and then we go into the fuck section, which is that kind of thing. That's kind of the idea. So it's kind of like a really like staggering, almost like stumbling rhythm. I'm trying to go like a so here in the second half it goes so we'll feel that out in person, but think of it as like ba 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 ta pa ta pa ta. I don't know the best way to vocalize that, but you get it. And then this part, we've got things in groups of 6, right? So think of everything as like all the phrases are groups of 6 here. So we've got the first 2 bars of the chorus. And that's kick snare 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 kick snare 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 kick tom 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 kick tom 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 kick tom 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 kick snare snare snare. So tom 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 kick snare snare snare, right? So that's the first 2 bars, and then we go into blast beats, just kick snare, kick snare. So you're alternating kick snare, 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 snare. But I'm also doing like a ride, ting, 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 ting on every quarter note. Could be a cowbell, I don't know. But that's the idea. So da 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 da. So we got our 2 little fill bars, we got 3 bars of blast beats, and we have 1 final fill bar. So fill bar, blast beat, blast beat, blast beat, and then another fill bar for the 6th one, and that's the first group of 6. Then we get to chorus B. Then we have blast beat, blast beat, blast beat, blast beat, fill bar, and then we get to the outro. So that's our next group of 6. Then the outro is blast beat, blast beat, blast beat, fill bar, end. So that one only has 5. So the outro, you can kind of see what's going on in the sheet music. Don't try to memorize everything I just said. Shit. I think that's it.